Today is a day you stop lying to yourself and finally decide to fix your life. Because deep inside, you already know what is wrong. You know the habits that are destroying your time. You know the excuses you repeat every single day. And you know the potential you are wasting. But instead of taking responsibility, you keep waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect opportunity, the perfect motivation. And the truth is that perfect moments do not exist. They are created by action. And if you really want to fix your life, you must first understand that nobody is coming to save you. Nobody is responsible for your success, your health, your discipline, or your future. It is all in your hands. And that may sound scary, but it is also powerful because it means you are in control. And control means change is possible starting right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not next year, but today, because your life is simply the result of your daily habits, the small decisions you make when. Nobody is watching. Whether you wake up early or press the snooze button, whether you exercise or scroll on your phone for hours, whether you learn something new or waste another evening complaining about your situation, these small choices seem unimportant in the moment, but repeated every day, they build your future. And if you want a different future, you must start building different habits. You must train your mind to choose discipline over comfort, growth over excuses, action over fear. Because fear will always be there, fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of change. But successful people are not fearless. They simply act despite fear. They understand that growth is uncomfortable and that comfort is dangerous. Because when you stay comfortable for too long, you slowly destroy your ambition. You lower your standards. You accept less than you deserve. And then one day you wake up unhappy and confused about how your life became like this. But it did not happen in one day. It happened in small moments when you decided not to try, not to improve, not to push yourself. And the good news is that just like you created this situation with small actions, you can fix it with small actions too. You do not need a dramatic transformation overnight. You need consistency. You need to wake up and say, I will improve just 1% today. I will read 10 pages. I will exercise for 20 minutes. I will practice English for 30 minutes. I will control my negative thoughts. And when you repeat these simple actions daily, your confidence begins to grow. Because confidence is not something you wait for. It is something you build through promises kept to yourself. Every time you say, I will wake up early, and you actually do it, your self-respect increases. Every time you say, I will not waste time, and you stay focused, your discipline becomes stronger. And discipline is more important than motivation because motivation changes with mood, but discipline stays even when you feel tired, even when you feel bored, even when you feel unmotivated. And that is the difference between people who dream and people who achieve. Dreamers wait for inspiration. Achievers create routines. And if you truly want to fix your life, you must design a powerful daily routine. Decide what time you wake up, what time you work, what time you learn, what time you rest. And protect that routine like your future depends on it, because it does. And at the same time, you must remove the habits that are poisoning your progress. Too much social media, too much comparison, too much complaining, too much negativity. Because the more you compare your beginning to someone else's success, the more discouraged you become, and comparison steals joy, focus, and confidence. Instead, compare yourself to who you were yesterday. Ask yourself, am I better than last week? Am I stronger than last month? Am I wiser than last year? If the answer is yes, then you are winning, even if the progress is slow. Because slow progress is still progress. And another important truth you must accept is that failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of success. You will make mistakes. You'll have bad days. You will sometimes fall back into old habits. But that does not mean you quit. It means you learn, adjust, and continue. Because resilience is built when you refuse to give up on yourself. And remember, your environment also shapes your future. The people you spend time with, the content you watch, the conversations you join, all of these influence your mindset. So choose better influences. Listen to educational content. Read inspiring books. Surround yourself with people who challenge you to grow. And if you cannot find such people in real life, then find them online through positive communities and learning platforms. Because your mind is like soil, and whatever you plant in it will grow. Plant negativity and excuses, and you will grow doubt. Plant discipline and knowledge, and you will grow success. And most importantly, stop saying, I will start when I feel ready. Because readiness is a myth. Action creates readiness. The more you act, the more prepared you become. The more you try, the more skilled you become. The more you practice, the more confident you become. So instead of asking, am I ready, ask, am I willing to wake up earlier? willing to sacrifice temporary pleasure for long-term success, willing to stay consistent even when results are invisible, because in the beginning results are always invisible. You work hard and nothing seems to change. You improve quietly and nobody notices. You struggle silently and nobody applauds. But that is a phase where real transformation happens, underground, like roots growing before the tree becomes visible. And if you stay patient and persistent, one day the results will appear. Your body will look stronger, your skills will improve, your mindset will become sharper, your income may increase, your confidence will shine, and people will call you lucky, but they will not see the mornings you force yourself to wake up, the nights you chose learning over entertainment, the moments you want to quit but decided to continue. And that is why fixing your life is not about one big decision. It is about thousands of small, brave decisions made daily, and you have the power to start making those decisions right now. So take a deep breath and promise yourself that from this moment forward you will stop being your own biggest obstacle. You will stop doubting your ability. You will stop wasting the gift of time, because time is moving whether you act or not. And 5 years from now, you'll either be proud that you started today or disappointed that you waited. The choice is yours. Your future self is watching you, and your future self is begging you to stay disciplined, to stay focused, to stay committed. So stand up, fix your habits, control your mind, design your routine, remove distractions, accept responsibility, and remember that a powerful life is not built in comfort but in courage, not in excuses but in effort, not in dreaming but in doing. And if you commit to improving every single day, no matter how small the progress, your life will change, slowly at first, and then all at once. And one day you will look back at this version of yourself and feel proud that you decided to fix your life when it was hard, when it was uncomfortable, when nobody forced you, but because you finally understood that you deserve better and you are capable of more.